reason with Ragman, which I don't think you do, you can get the Ghost Balaclava from him at tier 4 for 700 or for 7,535k, or you can buy it directly from the flea market, which is what I would recommend you do. When it comes to the Ray Bench, now it is easiest just to get these items on scavs whilst you're doing your other tasks, and then once you get them, then you can come and use them. But on the flea market, the Ray Bench do go for around about 11k, and then the round frame glasses does go for around about the same price as well. I know early wipe, these are a bit more rare than the Ray Bench, so they do go for a little bit more. When it does come to the Shemags, you need to make sure it is the fluffier version, not the glossy version, so you do need to make sure it is. And this is the pier right here. Now, as you can see, on a day like today, it's actually a pretty good time to do this task. But if it's a gorgeous day, you do actually have a high risk of getting shot. One of the best things that I'd recommend you do when you're planting it is actually look directly down. Because if you look down, or at least stick your head this way, like in towards the water crates, then it'd be harder for people to get a shootable and a heaven kill on you. So you can just sit here, do your task, and then dip. Every time you plant one item, you do need to open up your inventory and close it again, and it will take around about a minute to plant on you. This way, like that. And this is that. So it's showing you where we're going to need to go onwards. So it is over by the lumber mill. So this is the lumber mill just...
He's definitely worth them.
Up in front.
I have a prediction for you for your net worth, your assets. 2023 is going to be a very, very bad year for a lot of people. That's the bad news. The good news is this many people are going to do great.
Habits are a big part of who we are. What we do habitually makes up much of what we do entirely. In fact, it's estimated that up to 70% of our waking behavior is made up of habitual behavior. People are highly variable, and if you can't form one habit easily, it doesn't mean that you can't form other habits easily. It takes 21 days to form. Some people say 18, some people say 21, some people say 30 days, some people say 60 days. So which one is it? Does it depend on the habit that one is trying to form, or does it depend on the person that's trying to form the habit? There's a study published in 2010, first author Lally, L-A-L-L-Y. This study found that for the same habit to be formed, it can take anywhere from 18 days to as many as 254 days for different individuals to form that habit. So what I'd like to do is to take the scientific literature of how the nervous system learns and engages in neuroplasticity and apply that to habit formation, habit maintenance, and if so desired, how to break particular habits. I'd like to give you a particular tool that's gleaned from the research psychology literature. With each repetition of a habit, small changes occur in the cognitive and neural mechanisms associated with procedural memory. So I just want to talk for a second about what procedural memory is. In the neuroscience of memory, we distinguish between what's called episodic memory and procedural memory. Episodic memory is a recall of a particular set of events that happened, whereas procedural memory is holding in mind the specific sequence of things that need to happen in order for a particular outcome to occur. So think of it like a recipe or a protocol, or if, for the sake of exercise, it's like sets and reps, or a particular course that you're going to run or cycle, or the number of laps you're going to swim and how you're going to perform it. It's very clear that for anyone trying to adopt new habits, getting into the mindset of procedural memory is very useful for overcoming that barrier that we call limbic friction. How do you do that? Well, a simple visualization exercise, or it doesn't even have to be done eyes closed. You know, oftentimes we hear visualization exercise, you think about sitting in a lotus position, eyes closed, and you're trying really hard to visualize something. It doesn't need to be anything like that. It can simply be, if you are deciding to adopt a new habit, to just think about the very specific sequence of steps that's required to execute that habit. And I'll use a trivial example, but this could be applied to anything. let's say I want to get into the habit of making myself or someone else in my household a cup of espresso every morning, I would actually think through each of those steps. Walk into the kitchen, turn on the espresso machine, draw the espresso, walking through each of those steps from start to finish. And it turns out just that simple mental exercise done once
this key. This key is used on reserve, which is the headquarters building. If you go down to the end, and on your right hand side you'll see a door with red right. This key is currently going for about the 200k mark. Personally, I wouldn't actually recommend it because all you get in there is loose medical supplies and a sports bag. Hopefully you guys found this guide useful, and I'll see you in the next video. Now the big issue that you will be having is going to be the Gazelle's K armor trades with Ragman at tier 3 to actually get the Gazelle K armors. Now the best place to kill scavs is actually on plant them all in. The view is showing the 2 spots where you're going to need to plant the Gazelle Ks as well as the contacts and the helmets. So we are going to show you the spot of the Gazelle Ks first. So we are out here next to the music area, and right there is the main entrance. Just to the right of the stage is these pile of boxes, and this is where you're going to be planting the item. Now one of the most important things you got to think about is actually that window right there. I have personally killed, I know it sounds scummy, I have killed people who have been doing this task just by looking out of this window and just having a bit of a, you know, it feels bad moment for these guys, but I killed them anyway. When you are planting them, what you're going to want to do is try and angle yourself just like so you get the place marker, but you can see just up there the actual line of PMCs, because when you are up there down here it is very open, so you contacts and the helmet. So we are here at the very center of the store. Right there is the good old Kibber, and here is Brutal, and over there is the Mantis. What we're going to do is head like we're heading towards Goshen, just like so, and then once we get to this giant T section where the tents is, what you're going to do is that you want to turn right. So you would have actually had to have entered this store before for one of your very first tasks, and this store is called Avocado. So yeah, you would have known this all because you had to go here for Ragman's, one of Ragman's first tasks. And the spot where you're going to need to stash the items is just over here where this pile of rubbish is. Once again, just like the previous one, you're going to want to angle yourself. But if you crouch behind these boxes, you don't have to really watch so much on that side. You're going to have to watch more over here. But if you do have to sit here, you're going to want to angle yourself just like so you can see if there's any sort of movement whilst you're basically sitting here doing this task. One of the best things about this spot though is that it is a dark background, so you do actually kind of blend in whilst you're here. And one of the biggest tips I'm going to give you is literally do not wear any sort of glasses because they glow when there's some sort of fog, and we are inside of interchange and there is always this weird kind of textured fog. It is never always clear, so you don't want to be wearing glasses. Whilst you are planting the items, if you happen to have the green text on your screen, you do need to come back and plant the item again. But obviously, if you're carrying 2 items on you and you happen to die, you do have to grab those 2 items again. That's why I recommend doing them all in one at a go. Well, at least with the Gazelle armors anyway, because they're a lot more harder to actually plant. When it comes to the contacts and the helmet, it's not really that hard to get them. But the Gazelle Ks are definitely a bit more harder to obtain. If you are struggling with this task or just in general,
can shift people toward a much higher likelihood of performing that habit regularly, not just the first time, but as they continue out into the days and weeks that follow. So that's remarkable to me, and the literature is really robust. So now I'd like to discuss a second and what I think is perhaps the most powerful tool for being able to acquire and stick to new habits. The tool that I'm referring to is something called task bracketing. And the neural circuits associated with task bracketing are basically the neural circuits that are going to allow you to learn any new type of habit or break any habit that you'd like to break. We have in our brain a set of neural circuits that fall under the umbrella term of the basal ganglia. The basal ganglia are involved in action execution, meaning doing certain things, and action suppression, not doing certain things. In the experimental realm, these are referred to as go, meaning do, or no go, don't do certain things. And some of us fall more into the category of we find it very easy to do certain things, but harder to not do other things. Some people have a lot of no-go type circuits that are very robust, and they have a lot of behavioral constraint, but they have a harder time getting into action. And some people have a perfect balance of both, but I've never met one of those people. Task bracketing involves a particular set of neural circuits within the basal ganglia. We have particular circuits in our brain that are devoted to framing the events that happen just before and as we initiate a habit, and just after and as we terminate a habit. In other words, it acts as a sort of marker for the habit execution, but not the execution of the habit per se. This is very
It's time to burn your old wallet, because Grip6 just created what might be the greatest wallet the world's ever seen. Scab ahead. Enemy spotted!
These all brand new quests, yeah.
Это что за хрень?
place it in the helicopter in the center, dude.
It's time to burn your old wallet. Because Grip 6 just created what might be the greatest wallet the world's ever seen. And I do mean ever. Pocket-friendly isn't a euphemism for something. It's the relationship between a Grip 6 wallet, a man, and his pocket. Grip 6 wallets are easy in and easy out. Nobody's ever gonna beat you to the bill ever again. Because a man should always pay the bill, regardless of social protocols or crippling debt. If you want a wallet that's actually
I fucked up. I got the one.
Locals arrived.
Fuck armor though.
see you, bandit. Scav ahead. Enemy spotted!
Friendly down!
Do you love Gantt charts? Here's how easily you can build one in ClickUp.
What did this player scab get in here? Were they there's no way they were killing the ones on the roof. No way they were killing the ones on the roof. I killed that one PMC down low. He was marking his fuel tanker. I killed his ass, dude. Were they killing the rogues on the fucking roof? Is there an angle down there to kill rogues on the roof? Dude, fuck. I made 5581. He fucking bounces that shit. I need nades off those scabs down low. I need to figure out if there's more. Hey, you. You. Yeah, you want some dank loot? If you come out with your knife, I won't shoot you.
If I was a tree growing tall and
Or shoot chat? This guy's weird. Are you going to building 2, you said? Alright, ignore this hand grenade. Yeah, they're in the building. Ignore this hand grenade, bro. I'm just trying to figure out this rogues in the roof. I think they're down. Did you pick up that dead guy's loot on the side of the wall? The guy where you came from, I killed the guy right there. Did you grab his loot? I can show you the body if you want. Come on, brother. I killed the guy at the fuel tanker right here. I killed a bunch of rogues on the inside. You can have all their loot. I'm just trying to do my Lightkeeper quest right now. I head topped him somewhere right here. Maybe a little farther back. I'll grab that tag.
Tag or whatever.
Oh, someone looted him. Are you sure you didn't loot him? Alright, there's a shitload of shit inside, bro. All you, dog. Don't shoot me in the back, please. That's nice of you. Chat, can I run across the street right here? Or is there mines? Couldn't remember. Too sleepy. I forget. That's pretty cool, right? Yeah, ladies and well, did we definitely kick some ass this way? We can make YouTube this way. You ever see the butt plug? No, that's not for a long time, bro. Lightkeeper has so many fucking quests. It's insane. I still need to go plant one more. But I spawned here and this is the hardest. This is gonna be the hardest one to do. I'm more interested in getting the Lightkeeper than I am Kappa. And I'll get my Kappa after I get the Lightkeeper. That's at least my plan. Yeah, absolutely you can, Rail. You can shave dude, you can shave everything with it, yeah. I do. No issue. Why Lightkeeper? Because he's the new, bro. Kappa's old fucking news. So I'm gonna get my Lightkeeper unlocked, and then I'm gonna do, then I'll do my Campa. Yeah, Dr. Pullman, fine. Patchy with the 27 months, man.
We're lurking.
Yes. I did bunker part 1 with run through? I don't know. He gives you all these really dank rewards. All these super dank rewards. Apache, thank you for the sub, dude. What's up, man? What a great fucking raid that was, chat. Twitch Prime, GG. Twitch Prime, Twitch Prime. Debate failed. Rip. And Big Brother's not as many. As there usually is.
Say hello to my little fuck.
GG, good raid. Easy, that's a YouTube video right there. The one you're thinking about.
We put a lot of meaning in a signature. It signifies the start.
This is not 10 minutes past 11 at night. This is just a screenshot. But this is the guy who got closest.
Опять тут нашего завалили! Ништяк, пацаны, сегодня кайфуем.
Apparently, one slice remaining and a bit of debris. Nobody's managed to do it successfully yet. So hopefully I can be the first Ultimate Champion. That sounds like it could be one of the food challenges on regular show. I actually messaged this place from my personal Facebook account, which I sometimes do in an attempt to remain anonymous. But he sussed me straight away, so he must have at least seen the videos.
Hi, Billy. I'm from the tourism office. Is there anything I can help you find, or?
No, that's very, very welcome of you. I'm actually going to this place to see Wood-Fired Kitchen.
Yeah, the Compass.
Yeah, I make YouTube videos for a living.
Awesome.
And they have like a pizza, like a big pizza where if you eat it in a certain amount of time, you get it free.
That's awesome.
I'm English, obviously.
Yeah.
Can't tell already. So it's my first time in Oklahoma. This kind of feels like an old West style.
Well,
I can imagine John Wayne the Duke coming down the street on top of a horse.
You know the old book, Grapes of Wrath, and of course True Grit and all that.
Yeah.
Well, True Grit were actually mentioned in that book. So the town of McAllister, yeah.
Nice to meet you, man. Thank you. Everyone's so friendly out here. It's nice. Hi. You have like a pizza challenge? Oh yeah, that thing up there. Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice to meet you.
It's weird that people all the way out here, you know.
Yeah.
People see my
When I
videos.
walked in, I was like, man, that guy looks familiar. And then I saw the camera stuff. I was like, that's the guy that does the food challenges.
Indeed, that is me. Yeah. Well, good luck. Thank you. It never gets old, you know. People all the way out here in the middle of nowhere, pretty much, watch my videos or have seen my videos. It's an incredibly humbling experience. Everyone's so friendly out here. I love it. It's on the menu here. Oh, there we go. The Ultimate Challenge. Over £5 of all our fresh toppings. Eat it to yourself. Brackets yes alone in 30 minutes, and it's free. Otherwise, $29.99. I don't like the fact that it says over £5. There's not really an upper limit there. Could be a £15 pizza. I hope not. One guy I saw, he had like a slice left. Is he the cup that he came closest?
So there's a guy that came closer. There's about 2 slices piled up on a plate underneath his that he didn't.
Oh,
he
right.
kind of slid under there. But the
Okay.
closest he had like less than a slice left, and the dude looked just like Sam Elliott.
Yeah?
You know, like famous actor, cowboy,
Oh, I love
mustache.
Sam Elliott with a moustache.
Yeah.
I was watching Tombstone last night in my hotel room.
It looks just like the guy. I'm like, if someone has to be it, it has to be this guy.
Here it is, the Ultimate Challenge.
Alright.
Yummy. You could do 4 slices.
I think I might be able to eat 4. Maybe.
4?
Like if I starve myself beforehand and like really try.
I don't know, man. Those are big as your head.
I'm at a place called Compass Woodfire Kitchen today, which is in McAllister, somewhere south of Oklahoma, southeast of Oklahoma City, I think. I'm taking on the Ultimate Challenge, which has been attempted 65 times, and nobody's managed to do it yet, right?
Undefeated.
$31, but if you finish it inside 30 minutes, it's on the house.
Yes, sir.
A picture on the Wall of Fame and a hat.
2, 1, go.
Right, let's do it. Oh, it's nice and soft. I'm gonna double slice it. 30 minutes is not a long time.
Oh, we mean business today, do we? No fuss, no muss. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode, and today we're in McAllister, Pittsburgh County, which is a bit confusing because, of course, Pittsburgh is famously in Pennsylvania, not Oklahoma, but this is evidently a different Pittsburgh, and we're at the Compass having a bash at their Ultimate Challenge, which is just a big, thick pizza topped with lots and lots of meat.
Do you guys have any napkins?
Yeah.
I feel like this has probably got limited reuse value. Oh, that's perfect. No, that's fine. Thank you.
Plenty?
Yeah, that's plenty.
Okay.
It's so soft.
It must be good if I'm sucking air through my teeth. It's not the widest pizza I've ever seen, but what it lacks in diameter, that's the word, it more than makes up for in general depth.
Even the crust is pretty easy to eat. Sign of a good pizza.
Yeah, it's a girthy pie, so I understand why 65 contenders have failed this one. But it's so sloppy in a good way, that it doesn't take a lot of work to eat.
How we doing there, brother? 5 minutes in, halfway down.
It's it's delicious, man. It's really nice.
Appreciate it.
Ah, you're very welcome, sir. Don't mention it. We're about, halfway through the pizza now? Giving me enough time to awkwardly smile at people.
How am I doing? Think I can finish it?
Yeah, I'm doing alright, aren't I? 5 minutes in, 25 minutes remaining. But that lady was watching me like a hawk the whole time, which I suppose is understandable if, as I mentioned, some past contestants have nefariously tried to hide a few bits of pizza here and there. I don't actually know how much it weighs, to tell you the truth. The menu says 5 pounds of toppings, which would include the cheese, but I'm not sure how much the dough weighs.
I'm eating my mustache. I really need to get this trimmed.
Yeah, we'll worry about that later. I don't trust anyone out here to trim my stash, or myself for that matter. 7 minutes in, and this would normally be the point with the pizza at which chewing would become difficult. But this thing is so... what's the word? Supple. You really don't have to chew it much.
Good. It is a lot of pizza. 3.
3 slices. I guess the people of McAllister must have appetites lower than the national average. Having said which, the slices are pretty bulbous. Yummy though. Just gonna adjust my mullet here.
How long have I got left? Left. Okay. Do you guys have root beer?
Root beer, yeah. You want some?
Can I get root beer? Thank you. Right, just 2 slices left.
Indeed, and what? 66% of the time remaining. That was the beaver, by the way. Was it a beaver? From Lady and the Tramp. I should really mention the toppings on this, but I can't remember them all. Just tons of meaty stuff.
The cheese is so soft. It's getting stuck in my moustache. Works, man. Improvised moustache wax. Certainly tastes better than most moustache waxes. You knew it? There's still one more slice though. You never know.
Let's not count the chickens just yet. It hasn't been a flawless record this year.
Final slice.
Yep, almost done. We are but a few meaty mouthfuls away from becoming the first Ultimate Champion, getting that meal on the house, and perhaps most importantly of all, we're about to get our hands on a free winner's cap, which I like from time to time. You know, it's a little bit different from just a t-shirt. What a card. He's a joker, that guy. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you in the next one.
I got a little bit overzealous. It was such delicious pizza. I must have eaten, I don't know, like 7 or 8 beard hairs.
65-1.
Oh. Throw up. Are you joking? Bring out the second one.
He's ready for dessert.
Ooh, do you have a dessert menu?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Oh, I gotta take a look at that.
There you go.
It's right in your menu.
Oh, it's in that menu? Thank you. Compass cap as well. I'm going home from this trip with a whole new wardrobe. I've got like 4 t-shirts, a cap. Whoa, this is pretty big.
Yeah. That's a lot of sugar right there.
I thought it was going to be small. Now, normally, when I'm on one of these little adventures, I wouldn't get dessert because every calorie counts. But I'm not eating now for 2 days, I think, so.
Why should you use Miro? Well, when you draw on a whiteboard, no one sees it. With Miro, you plan together in real time from literally everywhere.
Let me get this straight. This is a computer? I'm a computer. And this is its monitor? This raises a lot more questions than it answers. Like, what's a J-series Intel CPU? And how on earth did this raise over $1 million Canadian dollars on Indiegogo? Do people really need a PC this small? And a mouse this small? Look, it even looks tiny in my hands. Just like this tiny Segway.
To our sponsor.
PDQ. Automate patch management and software updates with PDQ. Search their library of over 200 ready-to-deploy applications and install software zero touch from your desk. Start your free trial at pdq.com/LTT.